The script for how to ask the 7 questions is the most important thing to start with, mostly because it helps you develop a conversation about pelvic floor. The script for the 7 questions starts with getting the patient's consent to be able to talk about these things. It's important to tell the patient how important it is and why you're discussing these things, such as the reasons that it may impact the outcomes of the reason they're coming to see you, which is typically going to not be pelvic floor related. So it's important to describe this and explain this to them and get their consent to simply ask them these questions. Additionally, it's important for you to put these questions written down somewhere so that the patient is aware beforehand what you're going to be discussing. It will give them time to think about it, as well as the awareness that you're going to be addressing something uncomfortable. It's also important to let them know right away, I'm going to be discussing something that is typically uncomfortable for people. Do I have your permission to move forward? The reason I'm asking you these questions is because it's important for what we're going to work on together. I want to have a complete picture of how we're going to approach our treatment and how to get you the best outcomes. Typically, once the patient or client understands that it relates to their treatment in some way, they will be on board and they will be happy to discuss, although still a little uncomfortable.